Good morning, guys. This is a post-snow week cleanup, and look at all this mess. This is how crazy it gets. And when I'm saying that mess, it's also dirty. It is also dirty in here because there's just dust and dirt and chips and crumbs and everything. Crumbs, mess, snoring dog, lazy cat. Malcolm has made a school bus out of boxes, toys everywhere. We got to get this house whipped right back into shape. Today's video is going to be a short and sweet one. I just haven't had the motivation to film or clean, as you can see from all of this craziness over here, but I've just been so exhausted. I do suffer from like seasonal depression. I don't really get depressed, but I get seasonal blues. Like I get really just tired and unmotivated and have trouble like getting everything done like I normally do, and it's totally because of the weather and like the sun. I miss the sunshine and I miss the warm. I could never live in a colder climate than we live now, and I could never live in a warmer climate than I live now. Like I couldn't live in Florida, and I don't think I could live up in like New Hampshire or Maine. But yeah, usually the winter blues kind of hits me around the holidays just because I'm so overwhelmed with everything I have to do. And this year it didn't. I was like, wow, like, okay, maybe I have found the trick to this. Like maybe my anxiety meds are working, or maybe it won't hit me this year, but it has definitely hit me in January. I like the prettiness of the snow, and I like a snow day here or there. I do not like the bitter cold, and I do not like all of like the sludge that comes after the pretty snow. I definitely need to get in here and clean the laundry room as well. But if you guys are kind of suffering from the same thing, let me just say, I hear you, I feel you, like we're in this together. So hopefully this video will help you get motivated to tackle a room in your house or some area in your house that you're feeling frustrated with. I definitely wanted to get the living room and the kitchen done, and I'm so glad that I pushed myself to get up and start, because that is the hardest part, to get up and start. We've also been battling the constant sickness since Thanksgiving. Myself, I haven't really had a cold or anything, but Malcolm and my husband and even Madeline, they keep giving the same colds to each other. Then my grandfather, he's 82, I think. He got RSV, which is not good. And then he gave it to my mom, who's pretty much his main caregiver. And then my dad got it, and then my grandmother got it. They're divorced, so they don't live together, but she still ended up getting it. And so they've been sick like since the new year as well. It's kind of crazy. But I luckily haven't gotten anything yet. But Malcolm has a cough that just won't go away. It's just this time of year, I'm just so over it. I'm so ready for sun and summer and being outside and just not being cooped up in the house for so long. I think it's really important for me mentally. This is so privileged, and I admit that, but I need to plan a trip. So in September, I told my husband, I said, I want to plan a trip with you and me and the older kids. Malcolm can stay home with my parents and still go to school and everything. We need an adult trip, like away and warm. So I planned a little all-inclusive trip for myself, my husband, Gabe and Maddie, and then Gabe's long-term partner and her twin sister are also coming with us. And then we also invited my husband's half-sister and her family and her kid and his partner. So it was going to be a really, really fun trip of like grown-up time and warmth and getting away from the kids and sleeping in and reading. I have a whole list of books that I want to read. and just soaking up the sun and eating tacos and just really enjoying ourselves for like 4 or 5 days. And that is keeping me going through this winter blues, is the fact that I know I'm going to get sunshine in about a month or so.
Trust that I'll keep fighting it. I keep fighting it. Might not be an easy road. I know it's gonna be worth it though. No, it's gonna be worth it though. Now I got feel the adrenaline when I step out on my own. I try to see it like medicine. I feel it in my soul. I can't go on. Can nothing stop me? No, give up. No, I know I won't. It's already in motion.
And this is the hidden dirt that we don't really see until we look at it and we're like, oh my gosh, why is everything so dirty? I had to change the rag after that. I also have plans I need to switch out the family portraits. Those are from when Malcolm was a year old, and now he's going to be turning 5 in July, which is crazy to me. So I do need to switch out those portraits. I'm going to put those portraits that are in the hallway on the stairwell, and then I'm going to put up this past year's pictures soon. Hopefully I can get it all together, because I feel like I keep getting pictures done and then I post them to the internet, but they never make it on my wall. And so far so good with this manual Bissell sweeper. I really like it. It does help keep all of the crumbs and the dirt and the fur off of this washable rug. I taped the rug down with carpet tape onto my floor, and so far nobody's tripped. We haven't had many wrinkles. There's a little bit of a wrinkle like where the couch like kind of moves when we get up and down on it. The rug kind of wrinkles, but it doesn't bother me too bad. I noticed when I was over here that there was a ton of dust balls and like dirt underneath of this particular, because this is where Malcolm has all of his toys and he like plays and keeps all his art supplies. So I wanted to get back here and move this out the way and clean it. And look at that. That was literally just from the baseboards. It was gross back there.
had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back?
And just like that, my living room is back to normal. It smells so much better. It looks so much better. There's no more crumbs all over the place. Everything is in its place. The little blankets are getting washed. And then we look into the kitchen and it's a disaster zone. So we're going to be tackling this kitchen as well. First things first, let's tidy up this island. We have toys everywhere. This is Malcolm's like place there he crafts. He loves sitting on the island bench and playing. He likes to sit there because that way he can see the living room, he can see whatever. He has a nice flat surface to do all of his crafts and play Play-Doh. So this area gets like messy super quick.
And I'm just pointless without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom?
I had to quickly wipe off the old menu. I'm loving this acrylic menu. I had it up and took it down. Like I use it off and on, but I've been using it more lately. And I like having a set menu of what we're having for dinner. And then that helps me plan out like my grocery list, helps me figure out, you know, what we want to eat. The kids can write a little message up there about what they, you know, what they're thinking of. Like, hey, put this on the grocery list. I want to have this for Sunday dinner. I've been trying to cook a like nicer Sunday dinner every Sunday ever since Malcolm started school. Like I would cook before, but like I just want to have a set, like, okay, we're having a really like nice dinner. The older kids who don't, you know, live here anymore, they can come if they want. They can drop in if they're working, like whatever. It's just like a nice way to have like a home cooked meal. So I'm gonna make a homemade chicken pot pie on Sunday. This is for the week coming up, and then leftovers, and then my enchilada bake, and then leftovers, and then we are going out to eat on Saturday. We're going to go see monster trucks. So I'm really, really excited. This poor dishwasher gets a hot mess. Like, I don't understand how it gets so disgusting. I guess from dishes being piled up or something. I don't know. I just don't know how the front of this gets so nasty, but it does. So like I said, this video is short and sweet. I've just been trying to get things done with Malcolm being home and the snowstorm and just being unmotivated, but hopefully this motivated you to tackle an area in your house that you've been like struggling with, or you know, been hesitant to start cleaning up, and maybe this gave you some motivation for that. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you can hit that like button and that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time.